Hey, what's up, everybody? So, this is part 2 of chapter 3. We're going to be taking on 3 different bosses. 2 are optional bosses. 1 is a story-related boss. And the way we're going to do this is by going through and starting with the easiest one and going from there. Now, mind you, the easiest one is going to be Puppet of the Future. And then we're going to go over to Survivor, who can be a little bit tricky, but he's not too terribly difficult. And then we'll finish up with the chapter 3 boss. The reason we're doing it this way is, for one, Puppet of the Future, one of his rewards is a quartz, which is amazing and great for chapter 3 boss. Again, the more quartz you can get, the better. And then, mind you, Survivor is not necessarily necessary, but it does give you some stuff so that you can avoid a fight later if you so choose to. So let's go ahead and go on over into the gaming. We are actually going to take on an elite that's going to drop us a converter for reduced fire damage. There he goes. Let's lead him over here. And back. Perfect block. Sharpen that. Now, mind you, again, we're doing this on Butterfly's guidance, so you're taking much more reduced damage. And he might try and slam it down a couple of times. And don't worry if he does. Yay! We beat him. So let's go back over here. Because most of this stuff does deal fire. We're going to want to change the insulation converter over to the radiation converter. Again, it just takes away the amount of, or the need, or it takes away the, not takes away, it dulls the effect of fire, so it takes more fire damage, damn it, to hurt you, or to build up so that you're continuously taking fire damage. Once you're burning or an overheat, oh yeah, we need to go this way. Remember those guys? We beat them last time. We're going to go down. We're going to collect some things. You want to collect everything here. A radiant ergo. There is a way to bring that ladder down, and I can show you that here in a minute. Hidden gemstone. Now, mind you, he has like 3 attacks. That's one of them where he spins around. That's the other one where he stomps down and then... And that's the third one, where he just takes 1 foot down Now, the other ones that you fight later on, don't have like one more attack. But their problem is that they're in acid and surrounded by like other small little creature things. And see, there you go with the buildup of shock. Shock makes it to where your stamina comes back a lot slower. There it goes. And he is done. There you go. You got your quartz. Another fragment. Ah. Booster glaive and booster glaive handle. By far one of the most broken handles there is. And I'll show you why here in a bit. Right? So we have an extra quartz. Let's go ahead and put some levels in. Because regardless of how much I know survivors like shtick their boss fight, it can still be a difficult fight because of how much and how fast they move. So if you remember, we fought a stalker before. That was Mad Donkey. And Mad Donkey. Alright, so Vigor. And we're going to put 2 in Vigor and 1 in Motivity. Let's see what we have. Oh, we have a lot of good stuff. We have 3, 5, 38. No, we have a lot more than that. We have 15, we have 35. 5K. Okay, yeah, we have a good amount. Now, I'm going to show you why this is amazing, right? You can put on any head. I usually use the booster glaive handle with one of my, like the salamander dagger head or the electric coil stick head or even the acidic spear, which you get later on in the game. But let me show you why. So you can have distance between you and the boss and do a charged heavy like that. And it does a bit of fire damage. Let me show you on this guy. Hidden gemstone. You know what? We're good. We're right now where we're at. Let's go take on the survivor. So survivor's right over here. Now, you see all these hanging puppets? 2 of them will drop down just here. There it goes. See, easy peasy. Now you get a special purification. You come over here. You get a doctor's note. Again, I'm going to let you read that. We come on over here. All these are little just hidden areas. Another note that you can get. Let's go ahead and sharpen this up. Mind you, I don't think I've leveled any weapon up so far. Now, down this hole is where you meet up with the survivor. To initiate the fight, you have to talk to him.
All puppets must die. Every single one. I hear the sound of springs inside you. You're a puppet too. You can't fool me. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets.
He's gonna come out swinging. And then you just parry him. And you see, he
I wish I'd known. Surviving is a hell of its own.
and then you just get behind him and backstab him. During that backstab, sharpen up your blade.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
Get behind him again. Backstab him. Fatal attack, whatever you want to call. Let's go ahead and... backstab. You see how much it takes off?
I wish I'd known.
And backstab. But he's a fairly easy fight nowadays. And they made it to where that the window for being able to do a fatal attack from behind is much larger. Alright, we got a new costume. We have a gesture, Stalker's Promise. So in Chapter 4, to go forward into an area, you have an option of presenting that to a character or fighting them. It's completely up to you if you want to fight them, right? Oh yeah. Blue. Alright, completely up to you. Oh, and look! There goes the little drop down. Ergo fragment. There is plenty of ways. Now, to get extra fragments, to get tons of levels, to get tons of quartz. Now, this next boss can be a little bit tricky. He hits hard and he hits fast, and then he has ranged attacks. For some people, King Flame Fuoco can be a bit of a stall, but as long as you go in there with the Spectre, as long as you go in there with your defenses up, and your best weapon for him would be possibly the Booster Glaive handle and the Electric Coil head, because of the electrical damage that builds up because he is a puppet. So let's go ahead and go back to the Hotel Krat. Now, I don't remember. I don't know if we have a... No, because we haven't brought him back over here. So we have V2. Yes, records you obtain while playing the game can be played using the gramophone at the hotel. You can listen to the music on the records. Yeah. And it gains you humanity. Use it. And again, we have 2 quartz. We're going to go ahead for an increased pulse cell. Let me see. What do I want? We're going to want to do enhanced pulse recovery. We don't need that yet. And enhanced perfect guard destruction. So if you feel comfortable with your perfect guards, you can actually do a bit of damage with the enhanced perfect guard destruction. You're already doing a little bit kind of a stagger and a couple of points of damage, but this enhances it and makes it to where they are more staggerable, easy with perfect guards. I will do that because I feel comfortable with it. Even though I say that now, and then once I get into the fight, I will probably suck at any type of blocking. But, let's go ahead and before I forget, let's go buy some things from the vendors. So we got to go back to chapter 1 because we have the extra ergo. Just spend it. If you're going for a full, all achievements, you need these items. And the more you can get new game, your first playthrough, the easier it is.
Out here alone?
Purchase. See, we got the Wintry Rape, the Saber, and Wintry's Rapier Blade. Now, we started the game with this. A Great Sword of Fate. We don't need it. Inside the house on Elysium Boulevard. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And we're going to come over here and buy... I think he has a record that we still need to. I'm just double checking.
For your information.
Yeah, sure. You didn't steal it. No. We already bought everything we needed from him. I don't ever mess with any of the canisters. The canisters are slow and you really have to be right on the boss and drop them because it makes essentially a pull around you of whatever it is. The electric, fire, acid, whatever it is. So we are good for there. Let's go ahead and level up again because we can. We'll go ahead and take our vigor up to 14. We'll have one. The next time we'll do vigor, capacity, and then motivity. Or actually, I might just go ahead and go with motivity, have all of them at 14, so we know that it's 18 levels in total to get these up to where we want them. Back to chapter 3. Workroom. Now remember, if you talk with Veninji and you exhausted all of his dialogue, which I think I have, you will need to get his puppet that is on the other side of this boss. So you could go down the easy way. So there are some blue items over there, blue items over there, and blue items over there. There are 3 enemies over there in that corner, which are very doable. Woo! That was close. Just because I'm doing it, you should do it. Again, having a Spectre is part of the game. Use it. It makes these bosses, while it does raise health and other stuff, makes them easier. King Flame Fuoco. I remember the first time I played this, I have no idea. It was just good RNG and good luck. I was able to beat him in like 6 pulls, right? And I should have changed up my weapon, but I'll just deal with what I have. And then he does this. He does a spin attack. Like, just like that. Charge spin. Now he's going to drop fire down because we have him to half health almost. You just stand behind here. Fire won't get you. These are throwables. And he is done. He's not a hard or complicated boss. He hits hard. That's about it. Now you have access to grindstones. Let's go ahead. Before we set that up, repair that Stargazer.
What do we have here? A broken butler puppet. Now, I seem to remember someone on the second floor. Think it belongs to him? We gotta ask what happened sometime. Now's good.
Yeah. Okay, let's set this up. Now, you can either run all the way back up to him, set up the Stargazer, rest, and then just go to the hotel and he'll be there. And take care of all of that there. See, teleport to another Stargazer. Oh, look, he's at the hotel. Oh my God. We'll be able to take care of some stuff. We're going to get a new item, the special grindstone, which can add affinities to your blade, such as fire, acid, electric, and depending on the boss, makes it easier. Now, mind you, with the quartz, you can add it to where you can do that more than once. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. Here, you need to go ahead and talk to him through everything, because there is a special gesture that you get from him at the end of this talk. Yes.
I always
Talk about. See, get swagger. Do not forget that, because that is one of the easiest gestures to overlook and not get, and figure out, like, why the fuck haven't I gotten the achievement for all gestures? That's the reason. Our grindstone can now have the fire. And we've talked to him about everything. Oh, next, let's go ahead and get our next Legion arm crafted, because you need to have all Legion arms. Now, again, just like we did with the electric one that gave us the electrical one, we get a core material, the flame amplifier, that makes it to where we can create this one. This is a handy one to have for Chapter 4 boss. We have one. I'm going to just save those. And if you noticed, I haven't really leveled any items. In this mode, you really don't have to. You're going to deal less damage and, again, have lower durability. I would suggest doing it, but I'm comfortable with my playstyle to be able not to worry about that and just save up the stuff for later on in the game. Okay, we've purchased everything we can. Nothing to talk about.
I'll use my power.
Talk.
I am able to now.
You're going to want to go through all that dialogue.
I'll use my power to help you.
Let's level up. So now we're at 14. But let's go ahead and do 15, 15, and see, look, right there. There we go. Look how easy that is. And we're getting close to the numbers we want. Now, again, my suggestion, get all these up to 20 that you can. These vitality, vigor, capacity, motivity, you can level slower and then start working on advanced. Because again, the more advanced you have, the deadlier your affinity buildup are, such as acid, fire, electrical, and the more you can use your Legion arm, because it goes off of that as well. So with that being said, see, you can now switch grindstones and the menu. Let's go ahead and go back over to Center of Veninji's works. So that's it for chapter 3. Now we're about to get into chapter 4, which a lot of people call Falls of P because of the cathedral. It can be a challenge. Not even going to lie to you. It can be something that makes people pull their hair out. And when we get to that part of it, I'll explain it to you. The next chapter will probably be again in 2 parts. And then chapter 5 is a fairly small one. We can get through there, and there we're in the Malum district. So till next time, guys, go ahead and like, subscribe, follow, put on reminders. I do stream several times a week on Twitch at twitch.tv/geekoutcorner. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later.
With your dad.